Hey everyone, and welcome back to Developing Tech. Today we're going to take a look at our visual effects. So clicking here on visual effects from our user landing page, you can see you can search by your shot, you can select your sequences, filter by episode, status, and vendor. You'll see here we have all that automatically found these shots in the sequence. I did nothing, I just had a marker with EPX01030 and boom, found it. Now you can select and you can select, say we could select all of them. We can say all of them are pending. The vendor is all my house and save. Now you can see all these populated with the vendor. You can go here to actions, type in the scene. This is automatically populated from the sequences, the scenes in the from the sequences or the table of scenes you uploaded. You have a version, so you can version up right here, change status right here. If your vendor gives you a due date, you can put that right there. You can type in your turnover date. All that has a nice record. Version, let's say version 01. This is a mess. Status, work in progress, save. And here for pull history, it'll track your pull history. Now you can go to make visual effects pulls, and this will automatically populate your pull history. It'll say your shot name, the clip name, source time code, in and out. If you want heads at your and tails, you can do that. You can also customize just one or two, needs a couple more. It'll give you a string out. It'll give you a string out and an Avid bin and an EDL. Each clip gets its own, is also included in the Avid bin. And you can choose how many frames between each clip in your string out. You get can export a CSV. It carries out all the metadata of each clip. So you can pass that off to your vendor as well as a PDF. I'm working on a way to get the frame counts for retimes out as well, and I'm pretty close on that, but that will be coming. You can also make VFX slugs. You can sort by status, all that, generate slugs. See, it gives you a nice Avid bin to bring in. You can manually enter shots, and it'll find the clip name, um, and it'll look for this going forward. You would have to track some things because if it doesn't get automatically detected, if it doesn't now if it doesn't automatically get detected, you'll have to track the clip names and all that, but you can manually enter your shots. And you can generate a drop in EDL. So if you updated your sequence, some things got dropped. You get new versions, drop in EDL. You just version up here, and you have your EDL. You can also import your vendor bids. So that will track your vendor due date, it'll include all of their information in your tracking. It'll also keep their turnover, if they have a turnover date in there, it'll include that. If they include a description of the shot, it'll bring that in here for your clip name description. And now under extra tools, you can see manage budget. And that is where the vendor bid would really, most of it would populate. So you could see each shot and its cost, quoted cost, if there's actual cost, if there's a difference in the two. Um, you can make new budget categories. You can change your budget, and yeah, and then also you can manage tasks like Trello. New task, turn over shots, to do in progress. It's done. You can have a schedule view of everything. Now, it as of right now, it won't include any schedules from your visual effects uh, table, any of that information or your vendor bids, but you can enter those and it will include those. But it's a nice way to see it's a nice way to see it'll include those. But this is a nice way to see, especially like shoot days, delivery days, big, big deadline days that don't move so much. And now that is a tour of our visual effects flow. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, and I hope you are learning a lot. Now that is a tour of our visual effects flow, and if you have any questions, please let me know. But I hope you find this really helpful.